Harmon, today, I don't know if you guys are, if you know the backlog of Harmontown episodes, but Dan is notoriously bad at telling jokes.
Take a bow.
You may have heard him mistell the duck joke, the welder's mask joke, various jokes. Dan, I told you the joke about the guy that pukes all over his shirt today. You promised you would try to tell this joke today. You laughed very hard at the bar. You promised that you would say, I'm going to fucking do it. Now, while Dan conjures this up in his memory and tries to get
you want
right,
to tell the whole
we already did. We told the story.
Oh, you told that already. I never listened to this show.
Can you give me a little hint about the guy puking?
The guy pukes on himself, and he goes, I can't go home looking like this.
Okay. I got it. Okay. I love it. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. Okay. It's made me laugh.
Gramercy right. Theater, New York City. You have my absolute firm conviction, without fear of contradiction, that Dan Harmon is going to tell you this joke. It's going to be a giddy. It's a great joke. It's probably, I would say this joke is nearly 180 or more years old. It's a great old classic joke.
Okay, all right.
It starts in, we take you to a bar where a joke starts.
Don't tell them where they're going.
Okay, all right. So a guy. I'm not gonna look at you. A guy goes into a bar and he goes,
We'll be right back.
He goes, give me a drink, and the bartender goes, here's your drink, and then the guy keeps drinking, and then after a while he looks at his watch and he goes, oh God, I'm so late. Like I should have gone home. Like to my wife, because I love her, and the bartender goes, "Are you going to be in trouble for going home late?" And the guy says, "Yeah," and he goes like, "Here's a trick I've learned. So take this $20 bill." That's weird that he would give it to him. Because it seems like the guy, after all, like he profited from the whole...
Can we help him or no?
No. Just, no, I know what the... You don't have to mime it. I'm not dumb. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm on the retelling, I'm saying, I think this guy that we think is so stupid in the story, I think he profited. I'm not even sure he's married. I think he made $20.
No, not the way Jeff told it.
Okay, all right. So just let me continue.
Tell him the funny way.
So the guy, so the bartender says, "Take this $20 bill." That's the part I'm hung up on.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Oh, take a $20 bill.
Why does he give him a $20 bill?
Sorry. The bartender says, "Take a $20 bill."
Your own $20.
Take your own $20 bill.
Because why?
Well, because I'm getting to that.
He's getting there.
I just got hung up. I thought the bartender was giving me the money. Take a $20 bill. Fold it up. I don't know why.
That's not a.
It is part of it. No, it is.
Let him tell the joke, Dino.
Right.
He said it's part of it. You fold it neatly and put it in your pocket.
Well, Jeff likes talking.
No, it's part of it.
It is not.
It is part of it.
It's not part of it?
It is. No, it is part of it.
Fold it neatly?
Why would you?
All right. I can't wait. I can't wait to find out why it was part of it.
We still haven't found out why he gave the guy the $20. Why
a guy goes, "I'm enjoying drinking, and I'm going home late to my wife." And the bartender says, "Let me tell you what to do. Take a $20 bill of your own and fold it
neatly."
That part I don't get, but I swear to God, that's what he said. And put it in your pocket. And when you go home to your wife, and she goes, "Why were you home so late?"
It's amazing. It's amazing how bad.
Leave it.
I'm telling the exact joke. Like, say to her, "I was at a bar and a guy puked on me."
Oh.
And
never said that.
And the joke progresses linearly. I never said it. Like I said, like a crawl in the beginning. A guy will puke on someone. Everyone's like.
You're doing great, Dan.
Say to your wife, "A guy puked on me, and he felt so bad that he gave me this neatly folded $20 bill to go to a dry cleaner to get the puke washed out of my shirt, and that's why I'm late. It's because of the amount of time it takes to get a shirt clean. But also, when I went to the dry cleaner, for some reason I didn't use the $20.
Yes.
which makes no sense. But that's not my fault.
Yes, it is your fault.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a flawed joke, and
It's a flawed version of the joke.
and my passion for storytelling is revealing that.
I'm bad at telling jokes.
No, I'm not. I didn't get to the punchline. And so the thing I found
You
delightful,
don't say.
the thing I really liked about the joke is what happens next. is that this fella goes home, and here's the thing about the joke is that you're cutting around a thing that happened. That's as sometimes has to happen in
All
comedy.
right, just tell it.
That part was intentional.
Now
I
I'm
did.
just sad.
But well, because he goes home and he goes. So the bartender told him all that stuff. Said, take the $20 and fold it and say this story. A guy puked on me.
How should he fold it? Neatly or not neatly?
I took it. Okay. So
It's neatly?
So then in the joke you have to cut from that to the guy going home. Because you're cutting
how you
around.
told it.
You're cutting around stuff that
This
happened.
joke takes 18 seconds to tell.
But you cut to the guy going home, like a hard cut. And but you're supposed to not know how much time has
That create a
passed.
community.
So he goes.
Because it takes a half hour to tell one joke.
Well, that's why that show was. That's what it was famous for. Hey, how come the Big Bang Theory just told me 20 jokes in the same amount of time? Why are we exploring this guy's autism in a closet? So the guy goes home, and he says to his wife says, "Okay, so I'm glad you're home."
Day 3 of this joke.
Very important. She's glad he's home.
And she goes, "Why are you so late?" And he goes, "Well, there was this thing that happened." And he goes like, "A guy puked on me, and there was I had to take my shirt to the dry cleaner, and for some reason I still have the neatly folded money that represents what happened." And she goes, "Why is there $40 here?" And he says, "He also shit in my pants."
Still a good joke. Still a good joke.
I will now tell that joke correctly.
Did I get the punchline wrong? They didn't laugh.
Huh?
Because you didn't set it up right.
Because
Well, I set it up.
didn't start off. The joke starts with a guy puking on himself drunk.
What?
The guy's...
It's the only way it makes sense.
A guy is at a bar. He's been there all day, all night. He's had so much to drink, he barfs all over the front of his shirt and he just starts crying. The bartender comes over and goes, "Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening over here?" He goes, "Look at me. I've been drinking all day. I told my wife I'd be home hours ago. I puked all over myself. I can't go home looking like this. What do I do?" Bartender goes, "I'll tell you what you do. Do you have a $20 bill?" The guy says, "Yeah." He goes, "Put it in your shirt pocket. Go
Hold
home."
it nicely.
Yeah, go home. Hold it neatly. Put it in your shirt pocket, go home and say you ran into an old friend from school. He's going through rough times. You heard his whole story. He got really drunk, puked all over your shirt, gave you $20 for the dry cleaning." The guy goes, "That's genius." He walks home. He's stumbling up the steps. The wife opens up the door and says, she sees him covered in puke. "What the hell happened to you?" He says, "I ran into an old friend, and I heard he's going through some rough times. He puked all over my shirt, and he gave me $20 for the dry cleaning." And the wife says, "There's $40 here." And he said, "Well, he also shit in my pants." The joke has to start with the guy puking on himself.
Well,
You gotta say he puked.
You never said it.
You gotta say it.
You never said the guy puked on himself. Why would someone else shit his pants? If he
I
didn't
mean,
already...
write a story circle about this goddamn joke. Puke, puke, puke.
Why was the money? Why were you so focused on neat folding of the money?
I swear to God, I wish I had a recording of you.
I remember. I was there.
I told that joke exactly as I told it right now.
You were hungover though. You were very hungover.
Well,
But
right, no, I admit to one thing is that I forgot that he puked on himself.
Yes.
Okay, so
kind of the- it's kind of
just
the
to so let me just now. Okay, so a guy goes.
The attention to so many details.
A guy-
All right, okay,
Yet
Dan,
you
ladies and
avoid
gentlemen,
the biggest one.
Dan Harmon will now tell you the joke I just told you.
A guy goes into a bar.
Lay
and
your
he-
bets right now.
And he gets.
Doesn't even have to go into the bar. He's already there.
He gets so drunk, he's already there, and he's like been drinking all day, and then he pukes on himself, and he goes like, "Oh God, I puked on myself. I can't go home with puke on me." And the bartender says, "Take this $20, or take 20 of your own dollars, and say to your wife, yeah, a guy puked on me, but he's sorry, and he gave me this $20." And the guy goes, that's good. Cut to. Because he said he walks home, but if the camera's objective the whole time, then you're not there when he shits his pants. That's you. That's on you.
If you can fix this joke and make him laugh harder, you're my hero.
I think he's doing it.
Oh yeah. Cut to.
So the guy goes home and the wife says, what happened? He goes, well, the person that puked on my shirt gave me this money. And she goes, okay, why is there twice as much money as the amount of puke? And he goes, well, also there's poop in my pants. And he also wants that to be taken care of as well. Because he's an affluent.
Why is there twice as much money as the
Because wait, that's the joke. That's the whole joke. So put $20, and then she's like, why is there $40? Because I pooped my pants. Because the guy pooped in my pants. Why is it like, it's not even, that's the joke. Thanks, kids.
He did it.
I don't understand, I actually don't understand why. I understand that it's not funny when I say it, but I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. The guy pooped in his pants, and then he's saying to his wife, I have twice as much money because I pooped my pants.
Here's my feeling. Here's why I think that you're not great at telling jokes. And also why, I don't know if you can connect why you're a good writer and you're good at
Thank
writing.
you.
That you can write good stories. Oh, more booze? God damn it.
You want to come up here? You want to come up here and tell the joke?
Sorry, Dan. I was interrupted by people giving me alcohol.
Yeah.
Fucking cheers. Chinani. Here's why
That was good.
I think that you're bad at telling jokes, Dan. And this is, you get caught up not just in joke telling, but I think like in your interpersonal relationships and stuff. You get hung up on details.
Oh yeah. I have a good story about that.
That are not. That get in the way of the simplicity of a thing. A proper joke should be, guy says this, other guy says that, punchline.
Right, but okay, here's the thing about jokes that I always laugh at them when people tell them, but the thing is, when you look back on the joke, everything has been about dishonesty because because it's all about
But
this
you
pattern.
laughed at my joke. When I told you this joke today at the bar,
like a guy goes
you
like,
laughed so
I'll
hard,
give you a
on the
nickel
floor.
if you give me $1. And then the guy gives him $1, and then the guy starts sucking his dick. He goes, what are you doing? I told you I'd give you a nickel if you give me $1. It's like, a buck for a fuck, or it's like there's some turn of phrase that you're like, oh,
that's a good joke.
If everybody doesn't say exactly the right thing, then the joke's not funny, and that's bad craftsmanship. Because that's called Three's Company. That's why when Mr. Roper's like fixing the toilet and he thinks he hears Chrissy, she's talking about a wart that she has.
This is from
There
1979.
was a show
everybody.
called Three's Company, and Mr. Roper's plunging the toilet, and he can hear Chrissy and Jack Tripper.
He never plunged the toilet.
He's dead now. John Ritter, national treasure, and he's dead now. So yeah, like yeah, you feel as bad as you should. And he hears her going like, "What? It's so big," and he thinks she's talking about like a baby in her stomach. And he goes, "It's so big." And
Like his dick, at least.
no, there was every episode of Three's Company was like that. It was like somebody hearing something and going, "It's so big, it won't fit," and they're like pushing a box into a thing. It's so big, I keep pushing it harder, and then like someone's in the outside of the room going, and they're like, "Oh, it's so big, I can't. Well, put some lube on it." And that would be the whole episode, and that's bad writing.
Why is that
that's
different?
bad writing. Because if you're Spanish and you're watching that, you're like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, but Dan.
Like, why doesn't that guy just go into the room? Just go in the room and confront them about their sexuality.
Yeah, but you can't.
If you're so concerned with it, stop looking at the
I
camera.
don't understand, Dan.
Well, go down there and do something about what you're excited about. Go talk to them.
Welcome to
Like Mr. Roper thought they were having an abortion. It's like in the episode where he's fixing the sink. And that's literally what that's the truth. Is the joke of the episode is that Mr. Roper thought that Chrissy was going to have an abortion because she's going, oh, it's so big, it's in my stomach, and I can't, or whatever. And then she was talking about a wart, and Jack Tripper's going, well, I heard a doctor said if you rub a lemon on it, and Mr. Roper's like, but he thinks there's human life at stake, and he doesn't intervene. And that's bad writing.
Because there's California law that says he's not allowed to enter their apartment.
Well, he shouldn't be listening to them through their sink.
How does that apply to this joke?
Because if your comedy is based on on misunderstanding words, like it's not
No, but you
good
get caught
comedy.
Up, the reason why
it's like, oh, I thought you said fudge. You said pudge. That's not funny.
That's not this joke either.
Dan,
yeah, it is, because the guy's like, I slipped in a pussy. No, I thought you said pussy to the
You
slip.
love this joke.
I liked it. I liked it, but now I'm mad at it because like
you laughed at the proper telling of a simple 3-act play of a joke.
Well, I'm just
and then
saying.
You try to tell it, but
You're mad because you're finally not good at something.
Yeah, well, so what? I'm not good at a dumb thing. It's dumb.
But you want to be able to tell a joke.
No, I like it. A guy goes. A lobster goes into a bar.
Well, now, this is.
A lobster goes, shut up, I'm going to tell it. A lobster goes into a bar, and he goes, like, can I... And before he even finishes talking, the bartender goes, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And the lobster goes, no. He's bummed out, and he leaves. And then there's another guy at the bar who was there before the lobster came in. And he saw the whole thing, and he goes, like, what the fuck was that about? And the bartender goes, he goes, what was that? What's the history between you and the... And the bartender goes, that guy, he always comes in here, and it's always like this. And for you listening, he's making a claw thing.
That was close.
He's making a claw.
That was close. That was an improvement on your version.
I'm so irritable right now. I feel.
You know when
Dan, it's okay to be bad at something. You have to be good at everything.